Bailey, how you feeling?
It's Bailey from the North. Great. AKA Jimmy.
I always do that.
I don't
One more
know.
time for Bailey.
Aw.
The fuck?
It's okay. Hey, y'all.
Evan, how you doing, boy? Evander Holyfield in the spot. Know what I'm saying? Me and Evan had quite the day today. We've been riding all around.
Right around and getting it.
Yeah, me and Evan rode to Wisconsin earlier this day, today. I was like, yeah, the cool, crisp Wisconsin air, yo. Breathe it in.
Dead.
What y'all doing?
So we was doing Bailey grandma a favor. She just recently moved, so we was driving her car.
Yeah, if y'all didn't know that Perry and Evan are part of my extended family, but they just really helped out my people for real today. So, shouts out to friendship and your chosen family and shit like that, because they really came through, even with like a very small task, and it's just even going to Wisconsin. I appreciate you.
Had a nice little Wisconsin trip for real, and up there got some cheese curds.
Oh yeah,
got some Culvers. We hit the outlet mall. You know what I'm saying? They had a jerky store. We was like, we got to stay away from this damn jerky store. We gonna go in there and spend $27.
Specifically 27.
For real, half pound of jerky, G. Yeah, we was riding around. I got lost in the back country for real out there, G. Kenosha, for real. I took a wrong turn in Evan car because we drove Evan car up there. He took the other car back, and I drove Evan car back. And y'all was riding through Trump country. Wow, that shit was crazy. I was like, they got the big Trump signs out here, boy.
Yeah, they give it up.
Yeah, that's how it is in Michigan.
It's
too.
so funny because like we live in the city, G, and like we don't really see that shit out here. I'm trying to see one or two out here. When you in these red states, like when I was in Nevada earlier, I was just like, I seen so many people wear that shit. I was like, damn, we are in Trump country.
Yesterday, I saw a murdered out Make America Great Again hat. I was like, don't freak
They
it.
murdered Oh my God, they didn't freak it.
That's crazy.
Murdered out is so hilarious, right? Like, how did you copped it, bro?
I had to go.
You gave money?
It's crazy. I want to be a little incognito.
There's probably niggas walking around with them Timbs up there too, and they tractors and shit.
Oh my gosh.
I forgot all those bullshit ass
So did I. Holy
Timbs.
shit.
Yeah,
Fucking horrible.
yeah, I had to go vote against this nigga earlier this week. I was in that bitch for like an hour for real. I was like, this how much I don't like this nigga. I really don't like this dude for real. I will sit in this line to do my part to make sure that he don't win. Because I really don't like that dude for real. It's funny because like my grandmother was one of the nicest, most genuine, kind-hearted people I've ever met in my life for real. Like I ain't never in my life seen my grandma hate somebody. Ever. Niggas done been to jail. Niggas done did all sorts of stole from her and shit. I ain't never seen my grandma wish hate on nobody except Donald J. Trump. That mean you really loud. If you could bring my grandma, the sweetest person in the world, that hate your ass. That mean your soul really loud for real. But yeah, I went and voted and shit. Niggas was in the line arguing and shit.
No.
Swear to God,
that's
G.
so corny, bro.
That is corny. I thought that they like
Come
require
on.
you to be quiet or something. I actually don't know how it is, but I thought that they would like require to stop that for it to be like quiet in there.
We was in the line.
Like y'all don't be talking to each other because we're not gonna have all of this.
It was in the line. It was one of those. I could tell it was one of those smooth Puerto Rican player niggas that was a player. In the 80s and 90s and shit. Because he had his shirt tucked in. He had a big ass chain out, medallion.
Hell yeah.
He had his hat on, his little Oakleys and shit. Smooth brother.
He sounds clean as hell.
Yeah, somebody said there was this white lady in front of him. She said something. He was like, "Excuse me, you are violating my space, and I don't want you talking to me because I'm gonna tell you about you." I was like, "Damn!" I was like, "It's going down. It's gonna go down." The police had to come break it up.
Oh, it was like
World
that.
star.
Damn.
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, he was on this fool. I mean, shit. He actually looked like a cop for real. He was probably in there pumping up Trump or some shit. He looked like a cop. He had, you know how when niggas be having all the shit on their belts and shit.
Yeah.
Like nigga had a knife. He had a knife, his phone, his on his belt buckle with his shirt tucked in and shit. You know the type of nigga I'm talking about.
Were the sunglasses behind his head?
No, he had
Oh my God, paint the picture, dog.
Like I said, one of those smooth niggas.
Yeah, I know.
He probably on a business like Trump gonna lower the taxes. False nigga. Live while I live for real. He ain't lowered them.
Yo,
That shit funny as hell. How about y'all, man? What y'all do this week?
Shit, man. I was in Texas last week for a wedding. It was beautiful.
Nice.
Yes.
Shout
What
out
suit
Dallas.
you well?
You already know it's the APC,
Oh, the APC.
baby.
You know how you
You know how
step
Poppy
in.
was coming.
No, I feel you. I feel you, brother.
Texas is beautiful. So Wednesday I went by Mint Atelier, our homie Jorge's shop. I'm gonna start going up there during the week and just learning a different trade for real.
Damn, that's fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I went up there on Wednesday and he was just showing me his shop, showing me his process. It's beautiful. I'm just trying to start learning shit. I was up there with Noel Mercado.
That's awesome.
And we just chopped it up. I mean, it was cool. I was there for like 4 or 5 hours. We just chopped it up about art. You know, it was cool.
Amazing.
Shout out Noel for sure.
you
That's
should
my dog.
You should definitely keep popping up because I see that for you, G.
Yeah.
I definitely see that's a skill. That's a skill that I could definitely see you taking over.
I mean, I already kind of do it at the crib. You know what I mean? Just,
But had the equipment to really do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think that's great for you, G.
Yeah.
Shout out
for
my
you,
man
dude.
Jorge, yo. If y'all ain't been to that shop yet, it's raw.
Yeah.
I love it for real. I'm so proud of him.
That's awesome, dude. Good for you for broadening your horizons.
yeah, for sure.
You know,
just trying to
I feel
stay
like
busy, not be in the bars. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel like
I already
people
work
forget-
in them. I don't want to be in them.
Exactly. I feel like people forget when they get older. Like, I don't want to say we're old, but like, I feel like people think that they can stop. And I know it sounds generic and corny, but like, they forget that they can like still learn something.
Yeah.
Like, sit down and like, if you're curious about something, like, you can learn a new trade. Like, you can
Yeah.
learn how to do something else. Like, you forever learning. You could learn how to do anything.
Yeah.
Like,
For real, G.
that's awesome.
Yeah, because that's how I be feeling about music. Like, I've been trying to get it. I've been thinking about buying an MPC, and I know the MPC do all the same things the computer do, but just like doing it a different way might make me make some different shit. You know what I'm saying?
And it might make you just want to be on it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
It make it fun again. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? I mean, it's still fun, but just like when you learning something new, it's almost like when you doing shit in different ways, you get different ideas and shit. You feel me?
yeah, I feel like when I watch people like High Tech and Kanye and like RZA and them use a MPC, it just seems like so much fun. Just,
It
you know
is,
what I mean?
yo.
It just looks sick.
It is. I be at Gideon crib. Shout out Big Gid. He
Shout
got
out
one.
Big Kids.
He got one. He was showing me how to use it. I'm like, yeah, this shit fire for real, yo. It's the exact same shit, but it's like a different process. It make you have to think about it differently to make the same beat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Different approach is always beautiful. you know?
Hell yeah. What about you, B?
My week was whatever, you know, I don't know, you know, Halloween was like canceled for me, so I was just sitting there kicking it, working regular, keeping my head down, got some shit like to
Staying
take care
out the
of.
way?
Literally that, but like I think maybe doing like no alcohol November or whatever.
Oh, true.
Or something along those lines. I don't know if there's like
It ain't
a cool
got around. It ain't. Yeah, just,
I don't know if there's like a cool name.
I'm gonna take a break. That's
But, yeah,
it ain't got around.
I just gonna try to reel it back for November and try to like get into self-reflection or whatever. Maybe slow down and try to worry about me. And
Hell
stuff,
yeah.
so.
You watch any good movies? At the end of 31 Days of Horror.
I watch so many good movies. I recommend The Hangman.
Yeah, you was telling me about that shit.
And I really recommend it. And I don't want to say that they don't put black people in horror, but like you guys know what it is. You know what I mean? And it's literally like like there's white people in the movie too, but like, you know, it's a black father and like a black son. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's just like sometimes they just don't set it up like that. You know what I mean? As those being the main characters. So I definitely recommend that. It came out this year in May.
Okay.
And it's actually really good. The internet gave it a horrible rating, but like I feel like that rating is trash because like I feel like if you rate it like less than 5 out of 10,
You racist.
I feel like the acting would be like corny or something, but like everything was like good about it. So I recommend that.
That's
movie.
why I don't trust that shit. For
Yeah,
real.
you got to remember some of the dumbest people on the planet Earth have the internet.
Hell yeah.
And all
Like-
they have to do is type dumb shit.
And it'll stick. It's
real.
unfortunate. Yeah, you're absolutely right.
For real, G. Yeah, I haven't been keeping up with my videos, but I definitely still been watching all the horror movies all week. I watched ones I didn't talk about on the internet that I seen this month that was actually really good. Did you see The First Omen?
The one from the 70s?
No. It's called that's what the movie is called, The First Omen. For real.
I grazed.
I think it came out last year. It was actually decent for real. And in that movie they answered a question that I've always thought about these horror movies. It's like, where are these demons coming from?
From hell. What?
Well, for what? And like, how did they get here? They actually answered it very well. I liked that their explanation of how they was getting here and shit.
True.
I seen Trapped, the M. Night Shyamalan joint.
It's not Trapped. It's called Trap.
That's what I said. Trap. It was alright, man.
That was lackluster.
It was alright. Really, my favorite thing that I seen all October that I ain't never seen before is those VHS movies, yo. Them bitches fire. Jamal recommended those. Yeah. Me and Bailey watched the newest one last week, the VHS Beyond. It was all alien shit. That shit was fire for real. I gave that shit 9 out of 10 for real.
It's pretty decent.
Yeah, cause I hate when people be like aliens aren't scary. Aliens is scary for real.
You gotta do it the right way.
You gotta do it the right way. Nate, there's a scene in that shit. I'm sitting there watching it on the couch. There's a scene that made me jump so hard I almost fell off the couch. I had to put my hand on the ground.
It wasn't that serious for me, but
I was like, oh shit.
Spooky.
Never you had to remind yourself it's just a movie.
That shit funny as hell. And what else? There was something else that I saw that I was like, this was actually alright for real. Damn, I can't even remember. Whatever. It's all good. Shout out to October, man. I definitely watched over 31 movies. Nice. Horror movies in the month, for real.
Thanks.
Yes, sir.
You said that M. Night Shyamalan was called Trap?
Trap.
Speaking of Trap, Young Thug is home, baby.
You like where are the horns? Setup? Yeah, I see what you did there, my boy.
Yeah, appreciate you.
Yes. They brought Jeff home, okay?
Yeah. Jeff out of here, yo.
And on Halloween, too, I'll remember this for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
Slime, yeah, they said
how that, perfect.
Right, for real.
He got out on his time served, and they said that the only artist that he could work with out that camp is Gunna.
Yeah, that was part of his plea deal.
That was part of his plea deal.
Because
he only
part of it was like he wasn't supposed to interact with anyone who was a part of that case, but there were two people, one being his blood brother and the other one being Gunna, and they said part of the plea deal that he did do, his lawyer was stating like, will not interact with all of these other parties except for his blood brother and Gunna. And then he proceeded to say how Gunna's an amazing artist and they are contractually like, you know.
He's a good kid.
Yeah, they get to work together or whatever to make great music, essentially. So it's amazing.
Yeah, so I guess all of the accusations of Thug and be it not fucking with Gunna is cap for real.
It's false.
Which I thought that the whole time, because like, who gonna get the money for real?
Yeah.
And if you know he a good kid, you know what I'm saying? Somebody got to get out and get the money for real.
Yeah. Just a good kid. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know about,
Okay, but whatever. He's out.
Yeah, he's out.
I hope he's in the studio. Guaranteed he's in the studio right now.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I was expecting him to go on live with somebody. I was like, he got to get out and visit all his kids and shit. He got mad kids and shit. Yeah. Only been 24 hours. Probably want to see their costumes and shit.
Oh, yeah, true. That shit.
Mm-hmm. Hell yeah. Did y'all see any good Halloween costumes yesterday? I know you probably saying something that you was working.
No, I didn't see any good ones. Just told y'all Batman and Spider-Man and shit.
Yo, tell them about the joke. Niggas be cracking these dry ass jokes today.
What happened? Oh yeah, it's fucking stupid. I was working at the bar last night, and this dude, he's like with this girl. He's Batman, she's Poison Ivy. Cool, whatever. They look good. Mm-hmm. And I made their cocktails or whatever. And I was like, y'all want to start a tab? and he reaches on his belt. He's like, oh, I can't. My card's not in my utility belt.
Like
looking at
crickets.
I was just like, ha! Can I get that fucking card? Like,
right. Like, how long do we do this? Like, what?
sometimes you too old to be making stupid ass jokes like that.
He was like 28 though. Like,
Still too old.
Yeah.
I'm fucking dead. Never you're in tights making dad jokes.
But no, back on music. Fucking Lil Durk, bro. That's quite the tragedy.
So Bailey's favorite trap artist gets out, and my favorite trap artist goes in. Say we crazy, G.
Yeah, they said it's cooked for him already.
Yeah, I think it's looking pretty cooked for Durk, G. So Lil Durk got picked up this week. Everybody already know everything, and they saying that he paid niggas to shoot at Rondo and killed his cousin and shit. So it's looking pretty loud, man, because these niggas got the wire from the money that they sent. They got the tickets for the niggas that went out there and shot the niggas. Tickets to LA from Chicago off Durk card. This loud. Yeah. And then one of Durk homies, they said, been wearing a wire. He was in jail for a long time. He got out. Durk thought he paid for that nigga to get out. He was rapping about his shit. I sent jail 20 grand, some shit like that. Nah, nigga, they let him out because they want you, man.
Oh no, gosh.
Yeah.
Niggas be thinking they too slick. That's why I don't understand. Like, a lot of this shit, I really don't understand this street shit because, like, dude, niggas think that they that slick that you can sit there and detail lounge shit in your songs and think that nobody goes that this is gonna fly.
Yeah, what's crazy is like he tried to be slick, I guess, like when he was like flying out his shooters or whatever, and he sent two of them to San Diego. They're gonna rent a car to drive to LA and do it so it doesn't look sketchy. It's like, bruh, like it's too much of a paper trail. You might, if you're gonna kill somebody, you might as well just walk.
Yo, that's on my soul.
Just walk.
My thing is that, like, why I don't understand how niggas think that you just finna shoot at somebody in broad daylight in front of one of the most expensive, prestigious malls in the world.
Yeah.
Where did it happen at?
In front of the Beverly Center.
Oh, wow. Oh, God.
At 3 o'clock.
3 o'clock is crazy.
That's crazy. Like, where did niggas get the audacity to think that they could just do that for real?
Young niggas out here crashing out, bro.
That shit is crazy, yo. I would think that as soon as I did that shit, there's a million cameras around. Like, it's like obviously that you gonna get. Like, Durk got enough money to hire a real hitman. He's gonna hire a real, like an assassin. I feel like you got enough money that he gonna hire a real,
this guy is crazy.
like a real assassin.
Like a bald white dude in a suit.
Yeah,
with the red tie.
Exactly.
He had a special set of skills.
Yeah, I feel like he got enough money that he could hire a nigga with a special set of skills for real.
He said, "No, I'm a real street nigga."
That's crazy. And like, it's funny, we laughing at it because like it's obviously dumb and stupid, but like it's actually fucked up that people like. I forget that like a lot of people just not smart. Like like I be forgetting that I'm smarter than niggas.
Common sense is not common to everyone.
Niggas are idiots,
which is
bro.
insane. It don't matter how much money you got. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? It's still niggas that's not smart for real. Like, how would you even think that you could get away with that for real? And then after it happened, rap about it? It's crazy. Yeah.
But see, I put him on the board like that just to like make the comparison, right?
Yeah.
Like, while we were talking about Young Thug, right? Like, I really love his music. I was really sad when he got locked up in 2022. It was crazy as fuck. It's just because, like, I love his music. But, like, you know, I always have an issue trying to, like, separate, like, the person from, like, the art or whatever. And, like, this is at one moment only because I feel that moment with, like, you know, Thug getting out and Durk getting locked up. It's just, like, respectfully, I don't think that, you know, Young Thug was on the level. You know what I'm saying? People really talk about Durk like setting up shit and like being a murderer and shit. They talk about Von being a fucking serial killer. I don't know if Thug has bodies. You know what I'm saying? No. It's just like the way things went about. But I can't say one is better than, you know what I mean? Like, I can't say one is better than the other. Like, Durk got wrapped up in his shit, you know? Like, Thug might have like, you know, he might have like just got a close call type shit of what happened with him. But like, what if his shit is just as fucked up? You know, like these niggas are moving like street niggas, even though that they've reached like a pinnacle of fame where people are thinking of you as like you made it out of the hood, like you're successful now, but like they can't get that other hand out of the streets. You know what I'm saying? Both parties, you know what I'm saying? Like I can't take anything, you know what I mean? Like I can't be like reprimand like Durk for being an idiot and not reprimand Thug for being an idiot too, because Perry said it to me yesterday. He was the one who told me that Thug got out, but he was like, dude, he was talking about the parallels, and it's just like it is essentially getting locked up or get wrapped up with like the feds on the same type of shit. So.
And it's like, it's crazy. You're 1,000% right. And I was thinking of this because like we're rejoicing that Young Thug is out, but obviously we like Lil Durk less than Young Thug. So it's like, what a fucking dumbass.
Like, yeah, exactly.
But, you know,
and
allegedly, or maybe not, Young Thug was probably doing the same shit, like you said. You know?
Right.
I mean, it was on some shit very close. That whole Lucci shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, super close.
So you can't, take one out of, what I'm saying? So it's just something to think about. And I just wanted to make sure that I highlight that. Because everyone was hitting me up about the getting out and stuff. And I just want to make sure I make that clear, because we always be talking about niggas not being able to leave that street life away. And it's like Thug was an idiot too. Yeah. And got wrapped up in some shit when he should have never been doing that. Like, you already made it, dog. Yeah. Like, don't be an idiot and like backtrack.
And like I was really thinking about it, yo. Like it's fucked up because like I'm just like, damn, what has to happen for Durk? What would have had to happen for him to decide to walk away from that shit? Because so much lounge shit that happened to him. Yeah. He done lost so many people for real, yo. Yeah. Like he Rondo #9. Fucking D-Thing, his manager, I forgot his manager name, Nunu, Vaughn, you know what I'm saying? All these people gone, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, at what point do you be like, well, I don't have to do this no more, so I shouldn't do it no more?
Yeah, even he had to see Thug go, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Like, exactly, he's seeing Thug go. Like, at what point do you finna be like, and then I start thinking about it, and I'm just like, niggas is probably like niggas is depressed and like, suicidal for real. Like you don't often see like black people like killing themselves like white people be killing themselves for real. But like maybe this is the version of that for real. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's just like, cause how can you think that something not finna happen? It's almost like I don't care about my life for real because I'm depressed. I mean,
crashing out.
You know what I'm saying?
Crashing out.
And I'm like, damn, maybe I was like, that's the only reasonable explanation I could come up with for real. It's just that niggas depressed and like they will to live is not there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because it really is crazy. Because it seems like for these people, no matter how good your life is, no matter how rich you are, it doesn't matter. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Cause
like it'll only take if one of y'all, if we was in some street shit and I seen y'all go down or some lounge shit happen to y'all, like I got to get out of this, G, because I can't let that happen to another one. Yeah. I can't feel like that again. But about a fifth time that shit happened to somebody close to you, you're like your brain got to be fucked up.
It just feel like it's like generational curses, bro. Like this shit really, because like niggas literally, I don't want to say can't help it, but it just sucks. Like it's almost like a sickness, you know what I'm saying? Like the way that it always makes me think of like
that's what I'm saying, like illness, a sickness.
It makes me think of that one scene from Menace to Society where Kane is just sitting there because they killed his cousin, right? Mm-hmm. Like they smoked his cousin in front of him, and he was like laying in the bed and he got like the piece and stuff, and he was sitting there all depressed and sad and fucked up, thinking about how he had to figure out, because he was like, I know I have to kill somebody now. And I feel like niggas really be, you know what I'm saying? Like when Durk, like everything that Durk's gone through, you know what I'm saying? Like still thinking like he's a street nigga. He's like, damn, like I have to, that weird word, have to. Yeah. Like I have no choice type shit. Like, and that sucks.
Everybody on the internet, slap for Vaughn.
Yeah, I was going to say, do you think that influenced it at all?
I mean, hell yeah, because like after that shit happened, like, Durk was rapping about niggas talking about slap of Vaughn. Like, you don't think I did? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, he was rapping like he got something done for real. So, like, and then that happened. So, like, obviously we knew he had something to do with it for real. Everybody do. That's what I was saying, G. It be right in front of our face for real. Like, and like, I don't know, I understand how niggas think they could just do shit right in front of everybody's face and ain't nothing gonna happen.
They're living in it's loud, man. Like niggas are literally living in like
So
living in the Matrix, bro. Like niggas really be untouchable. Niggas be living a fast life. Like everyone's got like a prize type shit. You know what I'm saying? Niggas do a lot of crazy shit for some money.
Yeah, yo, that shit crazy. With all of this shit, like made me start thinking like, shout out to Chief Keef, G.
Yeah, he did.
He did.
I mean, he had to, but he still did it. It worked
But
for
like,
him.
I don't see Chief Keef doing nothing loud no more. Every time I see Chief Keef, he just riding in go-karts. He just playing paintball, video games.
Right, you want to shoot guns? Go play paintball.
Yeah, like
He's doing like interviews with Zane Lowe and
you know
shit.
what I'm saying?
Like,
Every time I see Chief, I ain't seen Chief Keef hold a gun to the screen. I ain't seen Chief Keef walk in with a bunch of niggas and like on some street shit in a long time.
yeah, he's usually alone.
Yeah, just in his crib making beats and shit. Just living his life, G. Like you got that he got that freedom now. He just out there. Like it seemed like didn't nobody else do that. And it's actually crazy. Now that I'm thinking about it, G, like he literally out of all those drill rappers came out, he the only one that's not loud for real.
Yeah.
When that first wave of drill rappers came out, fucking cause you know Reese I think Reese in jail right now, I think.
Really?
Yeah, I
he
think
might
so.
be out. I just know he got shot.
Yeah, he got shot in his neck. Right down the street from where I used to live while with the high school at G. Literally like a walking distance. That was crazy for real.
Insane.
And then and then Fredo gone. Who else was one of the original? Dirk was one of them niggas. I don't know what happened to SD. Maybe SD out here living his life. I ain't heard about SD in a minute. But it's just like, damn, all of these niggas gone for real. Like Chief Keef literally the only one still making music and still.
And good music at that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that Hot Cheetos was fire.
Yeah, for real. Damn, shorty.
Damn, shorty.
Yeah. Yeah, shouts out to, if you can like figure it out. I just be feeling sad, like again, generational curses, like untreated trauma of black men, you know, living in the hood and just not being able to let that shit go.
Like,
just ultimately, like, you know.
Like, do things that you enjoy. Strive to do things that you enjoy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand, like, the urge to get money. And then, like, my urge is to get money is so that I can do things that I like.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Not to get money to harm anybody else.
Get people killed and shit.
You know what I'm saying? Get the money and just what you want to do. You make music shit. I don't know what you might like to do. He hoop and they go buy a basketball court. And the thing is, this sucks because I really thought Dirk was turning the corner when he went Muslim and shit. And he was doing all this shit for the communities and shit. Like I knew when him and J. Cole made that song, that was bullshit because the other 9 tracks on the album were just as loud.
See, niggas, see, people be loud sometimes. You said Muslim, and I literally was just like, huh. Because like sometimes respectfully, I feel like street niggas really be using that shit as like they're you know turning over the new leaf religion. Yeah. And I feel like that is like I don't know, because like that really respectfully, like I don't want to say too much on it, but like that's such a scary religion. Like no one's afraid of any kind of repercussions for like faking it like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
right, exactly.
Presenting yourself as such and talking about like things like that and you're not about it.
I think Quandro Muslim too.
I think it's like hard to diagnose someone's faith, and it's hard.
But like I know one thing about Muslims: you murdering another Muslim or harming another Muslim is forbidden. I know that shit for sure. I might not know a lot about the religion, but I know that shit is forbidden for real. Yeah. You not supposed to do that shit, G. Like motherfucking
But the ops aren't Muslim. You know what I'm saying?
That they was though.
Oh, they were.
Yeah, Quandro and them Muslim too.
Oh well, fuck.
Damn.
Tripping. Crickets. It's like, well,
that shit loud.
Yeah, I mean,
a hella other music came out today too. Today was like niggas all tried to drop on Halloween, which I respect for real. I listened to which y'all want to start with? Let me think. What I listened to first? Oh, the Uzi.
Oh yeah, Eternal It Take Two.
Eternal It Take Two.
That voice is crazy.
Little Uzi Vert.
Yeah.
Whoa.
That's crazy.
Shout out Uzi, yo. Uzi just dropped a new album. On the first listen, I only listened to it one time when me and Evan was in the car, but like honestly, I'ma just say like it just sound like Uzi music. It don't sound like nothing crazy. I feel like he gotta start trying some new shit for real. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah.
It really just sounded like a repeat of his last 2 albums for real.
Yeah, that's how I feel too. And it sucks because I started to watch, he dropped like a little interview with Complex today too. And I just wanted to check it out because I don't really listen to like Uzi like interviews and stuff. Like I really do love his music, but like I'm not tapped in like that. But it was just like it gives you kind of like the ick sometimes when I see like an interview and it's kind of like the person being interviewed doesn't answer the question, and the interviewer, it's almost giving like they understand that this person is not going to give them the exact answer, and they just like play off of it. Like they'll ask him a straight up like, oh, so like, did you know that Eternal Atake was going to be like put out like multiple parts? And like, it's just difficult when somebody like dances around that answer. And I feel like this sounds just like his regular music, like sounds like his last 2 albums. But and not to like downplay him, but it didn't sound like so profound. Like he tried new things and he like talked it like it was like him trying new stuff and like coming at it a different angle. And it's just difficult to like listen to it and then watch that interview and be like, well, you know?
Yeah,
I find it like disrespectful as fuck when artists do that shit.
Yeah, like you think we're an idiot? Like, you know?
And disrespectful to the interviewer too. Like you just don't take it that seriously. It's like you're on Complex, dog. Like take it seriously, like, and take your fans seriously.
Yeah. I like that, like you were saying before, like that whole mysterious artist shit. Like,
yeah, like that's exactly like trying to make it deeper than it is, I guess. And again, it's like respect because he put it out and it sounds great. It sounds like regular Uzi shit, but like to try to make this whole complex like story behind it and how you felt and how you like put it together, it's not giving that. So that's unfortunate. That's like a disconnect, you know.
You're like, honestly, G. Artists that I love Uzi. He's one of my favorite artists for real. I love the way I love how well-rounded he is, how he curates everything that he does, like down to like what cause he customizes everything, and he like stands out amongst the class of rappers that he came up with. Like I fuck with Uzi, so just because I fuck with him so much, I gotta hold him accountable for putting out the same shit that he been putting out for real. Because I really feel like he could do better for real. Like I used to listen to Uzi when he was a rapper for real. Like I used to listen to the real Uzi, the Gangsta Grills, his first shit. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like he way more creative than what he put out for this album. It literally looked like the Pink Tape just had exact same rollout.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I fuck with Uzi, like, but like, motherfucker, because if I didn't fuck with you, I would not even talk about it. I would just keep on going. But I fuck with Uzi, so I'm gonna hold him accountable. Like he could do better.
What do you want to hear from him? Anything specific?
I want to hear a new sound from him. Like I'm used to Uzi. Like Uzi's sound has always been special to me because it's like it's shit that you kind of expect. Like he teeters on the line of being corny and like playing with like pop culture, like relevancy and like being a pop star type shit. Like he plays with those ideas a lot. And that's like what like I Want to Rock and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like that was different than what he normally do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it still played on those same themes, Jersey Club and shit. Like I dance and shit.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Remember he was doing all the break dance and shit. Like that was different than what was going to like breakdance. Like I always say, breakdancing one of the pillars of hip hop for real, and it's often forgot about it. He like highlighted that. It made him stand out for real. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he could do more than just, now it's just like anime. You know what I'm saying? It's been anime it's just been all anime for like 5-6 years now. Like I want to see him do something else now.
That's what I'm always talking about, like that equation with any artist, any rapper, anyone who's putting out music, like when they figure out the equation, like what works, what they've made a lot of money off of, and them being like almost scared to get away from that equation because this works.
Yeah.
So like I guess they'll try to tweak it, but like kind of stay in that same realm because like this is what the people want. And I feel like he's stuck in that like realm. Like even when he's trying to tell me it's something different, it still sounds like safe almost. Like I just know this will work.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I agree.
Giving people what they want, I feel like as an artist, you should probably, get that off early in your career. Maybe your first 2 joints or your first 2 attempts. But I think after that, you have the freedom to do like kind of whatever you want. And it's been proven to him that he can do almost anything he wants and it will go. You know what I mean? Just like you said, for an example, like I Want to Rock or whatever. Like that is nothing like anything he's ever done. But and it worked for him. And also rappers gotta like chill on the anime. Don't y'all think?
Yes, exactly. Yes.
We gotta animate everything to fucking death, bro.
Yes. Like, we get it. You love Akira. Like, we get it. Like, you know what I'm saying? You love anime. Like,
I was watching this thing earlier and it was like, how come when you watch anime, all the outfits that they draw on the characters be fire, but when they actually put out merch, it be so well.
Ass.
It just be an all over print Naruto shirt. Like, why would y'all give us the drip that they wearing for real?
so the niggas are out here dressed like anime characters.
It'll be like Goku and Vegeta, and they'll both have like Supreme shirts on.
For real. Oh my God. Dead ass.
The box logo.
On the other side of that card, Tyler the Creator dropped. And we were talking about the tour and shit last week, but he put the album out on Monday, and like I fucking love that album for real. That
so
shit
good.
Yeah, it sounds really
so
good.
He's rapping his ass off on that too.
And like, well, we were just talking about Uzi, like on some safe shit, like doing shit that he's always done. We all know Tyler to always try to do new shit on every album, but I feel like he didn't done new shit for the last 3 albums. I feel like this kind of sound like future Tyler, like the production behind it.
I could agree.
How he rapping and shit. Like those like distorted drums he used to use and shit. Like like it sound like future, yo. I fuck with it.
Yeah, I saw a meme the other day and it was like, remember when OF stood for Odd Future?
Oh yeah, I saw that shit too. That's funny as fuck.
Yeah,
for real. Yeah, I really like the album, and from like listening to it these last few days or whatever, I feel like the theme of the album is just like him maturing, growing up, and dealing with grown up shit for real. Like I feel like because he got the one song about like his mama asked him gonna have a baby. He got the one song, the Take Off the Mask song. He got the song about his dad and shit. And yeah, I feel like this is a very personal album for him, G. Like more personal than I've heard from Tyler in the past. Like, and like granted, he is a very like he's conscious of himself and his raps and shit, but it's always like what's the word I'm looking for? Exaggerated. He always exaggerated and shit. I feel like this was like some actual real life shit he was talking about and not an exaggeration of what was going on in his life at the time.
Yeah, and it's understandable because like the last one, Call Me or whatever, I felt like that was pretty much a flex album.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, that was some mixtape shit.
Yeah.
That was him being like, I could rap.
Yeah.
And then before it end was Igor. And Igor was like, some totally different shit.
Yeah.
For that Flower Boy? Was it Flower? What was that? What was before Igor? Flower Boy?
Yeah.
Yeah, and like that's when he switched from his like future sound. You know what I'm saying? I like that this is a return to it probably like 5, 6, 7 years later. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Fuck with it. Features on there hard. That Glorilla killed that shit.
Yeah.
Wayne killed this shit. That song, what's that? The Sticky song with Glow and Wayne and Sexy Red on there. That shit was fire. I like the way he incorporated them into the album for real. Yeah. Like he incorporated like current people on the album.
Dochi's on there.
Yeah.
The song's really good too.
Yeah.
I can't even tell you all the features because they didn't put them on the thing. I hate when they do that for real.
They're on there now.
They on there now? Hold on, let me go look.
I like love it and hate it.
I was gonna say I kind of love it too.
I do like the mystery, and I like that you're not going into the song expecting anything. It's like, you know what I'm saying?
It does make me skip around. If they're listed, I'll be like, let me check.
Yeah.
This one.
Yeah. See, I always listen to it straight through though. That's how.
But it is cool because they always put them up there like 4 days after it comes out.
Now I wanted it when it come out. The one with Schoolboy Q, he went crazy on his verse.
I gotta hear that.
Schoolboy went. Tizo on there.
Amazing.
Santa Gold on there. I love how you put Santa Gold on there. I didn't even realize it. I didn't even know what song she on.
An honorable mention. That's
Daniel
insane.
Caesar. And I don't know who Lola Young is, but she on there.
Oh, she's tight. She's cool.
Yeah.
You can rap.
That's what's
Hell
up.
yeah. So shout out to
Or
Tyler.
maybe I'm thinking of someone else. I think I'm thinking of
Lola Brooks.
Yeah, okay. My bad. Tripping.
So shout out to Tyler. Who else put something out? Freddie Gibbs. He put out a Halloween album called "You Only Die Twice," which is fine. Remember the last one was like you only live once, and this one's you only die once.
Yeah, he got the devil talking on this shit.
Yeah, it's like the
So fucking.
it's like the
hilarious.
whole album is themed the devil on his voicemail coming to collect what's due. Y'all listen to that on the way back too. That shit fire for you. I love Freddie.
It was hard from what I heard. It was funny. I know it's not supposed to be funny, but That part where he was like selling drugs. He's like, you should do some of that shit too. Then he goes, yeah.
Oh my gosh, I fucking love that shit.
That's just funny as hell.
West Side also dropped.
West Side dropped. Hella people.
I didn't listen to it yet, but I love also because I feel like we've steady talked about wrestling, but like shouts out to West Side because like that's a wrestling ass nigga too.
Yeah.
Yes.
And like the cover is wrestling, you know.
100%.
So
It
I didn't
is.
check it out yet, but
Yeah, I let it ride through.
excited.
It was decent from what I heard.
Cool.
The beats was fire. So yeah,
Fly
check out
guy.
the West Side Gun. And anything else come out? Not that I listened to. That's all I listened to so far.
well, you said Nate, you said West Side
Yeah, he's doing
dropped a shoe or something.
Yeah, he's about to. I saw the prototype. It's sick. I forget what the design is, but yeah, I just wanted to mention he's doing a collab with Saucony, which is tight. I think they're on their way up for real.
Hell yeah.
And the shit they're doing is like giving New Balance a run for their money. So
Okay, have they still been like a relevant brand? I
Yeah.
guess like
Yeah.
I'm familiar with the shoes and like the name, but like I guess maybe I'm not fashion forward like that, so I don't know. Like, will this be a new resurgence for them, or they've already been cooking already?
they've been cooking like low key.
Okay.
For real.
I feel like they always been low key. Like you can't never be mad at a motherfucker with a Saucony.
Yeah.
Saucony.
Yeah, I got a pair. Yeah, it's both pronunciations. I don't care. I don't care what they say.
yeah.
But no, they've been cooking low key. You know what I mean? With like the resurgence of like the quote unquote dad shoe or the tech
Yeah.
shoe, like Saucony's been right there.
For sure.
So yeah, I mean, I like what they're doing. I have a pair.
Cool.
I wish I had more, but
You know when it's gonna drop?
what's up?
You know when it's
no,
gonna
there's no
drop?
date yet.
Okay. Damn, it's so crazy when they show you the prototype and like
Yeah.
no drop. Like, damn, just make
But-
niggas thirsty for it. Like,
Yeah, it was one of those weird like Instagram accounts where you're probably not supposed to have it. You know
for
what I mean?
sure, right?
leaked it.
Somebody stole the
Yeah.
pictures from from the
Which I don't-
drawing board.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know what's the process of getting that shit. You got to
For
know somebody. It's
real.
got to be an inside job for real.
For real, they're like supplying some shit. They just walked into a room like, shit, I'm
Yeah.
gonna take these little pictures.
Don't
off
mind
this.
if I do.
For real, in there with their phone, just taking pictures
Yeah.
of shit, running away.
Yeah, you got to put your phone away.
For
You're in my
real,
office.
hell yeah.
In the group chat this week, we was talking about a new concept that we've come up with,
Oh yeah.
which is money clothes. And I know you heard us say it on the pod last week, money clothes. But how do you define? How do you define money clothes, Dave?
How do I define money clothes? Oh, damn. Money clothes. Just high quality, well branded, kind of expensive clothes.
I did money clothes that are any clothes that you know shouldn't cost this much money. Like when you buy it, you be like, this shit shouldn't cost this much, but I still want it. I just buy this money clothes and shit. I don't even know how we got on the topic for real. Oh, I know how we got on it because Bailey was like, we was showing pictures of us with when we was
were
kids
younger.
and shit.
Yeah.
In little outfits. Our parents had us in it. Bailey was like, we didn't have no money, so I ain't had no clothes like that. I was just like, shit, we didn't either for real. I was wearing little sweatsuits. I was like, I didn't start wearing money clothes until I was in college and shit.
That is how it started.
And then I was like, because before I got into college, G, like there was definitely like brands and shit that I liked and like shit that I liked, but like I wasn't really into money clothes. As long as I'm clean, that's all I really care about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's like my personal style for real. Like Riley Freeman ain't clean though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I could get off a dickie and a shirt, baseball cap. But as long as I smell, like
What?
eucalyptus and shit. I show up with clean shoes on, smelling like eucalyptus. I don't really even care if I got on some money clothes. But I do have some money clothes. I never really buy them, or I don't buy them for the price that they should. Most of the time I have money clothes is because it's blessed on me for real. And I feel like that's why I got it, because I did something to deserve somebody blessing me with some money clothes. For real.
You're a good friend.
This is my take on money clothes, right? And it might sound like whatever, and maybe I would say I'm cheap and like, yeah, Billy ain't got no money. But like, I'm not like fashion forward like that, right? But like when I think of money clothes, I think of whatever you could put on where people outside can see that like it costs some money. Like I feel, and it's such like a little baby flex, but like Perry knows like humble beginnings, right? Bailey ain't never had no money until now in my life. But like I have a North Face jacket and I definitely feel a way wearing my North Face jacket. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like, and like feel a way about like if you wear like a name brand boot or something, like people can like see the quality of the clothes without, maybe they don't even know, like, you know, Nate, you just put me onto APC, you know what I'm saying? Like now I got that shirt, you know what I'm saying? So like when I wear that, I feel like that's money clothes because it's like
definitely money clothes.
If people know, like they'll like know, you know what I mean? It's almost like you don't have to wear like the Louis Vuitton, but like it's money clothes, like it's quality, and like the people who know will know. It's like a flex of quality and like richness without doing a lot, I guess.
That's the thing, is like it's about quality. It's about how it makes you feel, and it's about how you live in it, how it looks. It's not necessarily about like brands. That's why I like brands like APC and Acne and shit like that so much, because it's low branding, but it just looks great. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
My thing is, I used to like stress myself out over money clothes.
I still do.
I still do too.
Once I broke free from that, I used to really be stressing myself out to the point that I would hold myself back because I was holding out for the money clothes that I never was going to be able to afford in the first place. Like I would be like, oh, I'm not going to get this because I want to eventually plan on getting the Acne one. You know what I'm saying? And then I would never get the money together, and then years would go by and I'm like, I don't have no clothes. It's because I'm held slave to the money clothes.
I'm fucking dead. I'm finna cop. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm finna cop a thing. Like, if it's an Acme hat, those fucking beanies, like, I probably will get one this winter. But, like, it should not cost that much, goddammit. But, like, if I have that shit on, y'all see that little stale face, y'all gonna be like, damn.
Yeah, that's hard.
You know what I'm saying? They're like, damn, it's such a subtle flex.
I'll find you when I got you.
Hell yeah, good. My guy.
I got you.
Yeah, Nate beyond. He was saying it while we were talking about it in the group chat. Nate be on the gosh,
super fucking.
He be on the lookout.
I do not spend a lot of money on money clothes.
That's the biggest flex of them all. When you can like dress like money without spending all that money.
I have a $100 APC suit.
Amazing. And that shit ain't even supposed to be that.
That is an $800 suit I found for $100.
Damn, that's amazing.
With the tags on.
I love that for you, dude.
Like the thing is, you get addicted to that shit. And like at a point, like I didn't want to be seen unless I had a piece on for real. And I forget my humble beginnings for real. I wasn't brought up like this. I was brought up with mid-tier, you know what I'm saying? I was happy with it. I was happy with just a sweatsuit that match for real. You know what I'm saying? Like back then, I was happy with a Sean John. You know what I'm saying? And somewhere along the line, I got in my head that I could only wear Acne. I could only wear Rag and Bone. You know what I'm saying? I don't know where that came from.
I think it's the same thing as Sean John and Rockefeller. I mean, I think as kids, we really just, it had to be Sean John. You were gonna get cooked if not. It's the same thing. It just translated over
to higher
taste graduated
to double that price tag. Like
there's nothing wrong with liking quality.
No, it's nothing wrong. It's nothing wrong with like. Remember what I say, Nate? If you know you're not supposed to have something, you can't explain why you want it for real, other than the fact that it's got a name on it. That's how you decide if you should have that or not.
But it's about how it makes you feel.
But that's what I'm saying for real. Like if somebody asks you and you be like, when I wear this, it make me feel like this. That's a great answer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you can't answer the question, that means you should have it. For real.
That's a good point.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I feel like we all have different mindsets on that. And like we agree and disagree, but really all that matters is how you fucking feel. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I'm not a label whore because I like all this shit. It's just what makes me feel good, and I'm very meticulous about what I get and what I like and how I put it together. You know what I mean? Polo might make you feel good. I probably won't wear polo as much.
I was telling you, I'll be in the polo store sweating, boy.
Yeah.
I'll be like, should I get? I was like, well, pull out my phone. I'm like, well, say 30% off. So put that in my phone, and then I could put it on my credit card, and I could break the payments down. So that'll be like what? $60 a month for 4
Just walking around the store with the piece, just like
on my soul, hanging off my
Sweating.
arm with my phone.
with the phone standing in the middle of the aisle. Yeah. I was like that. I was like that in Supreme today, actually. I was like, well, if I cop this, I got to pay my phone bill. Okay,
Right.
bet. Now I work tonight, so I might be able to do shit.
Yeah, dude. Hell yeah. But it also shows humble beginnings too, just as the outside hearing you, Nate, and hearing what you said too, Perry. I know we all come from humble beginnings, but I do respect the way you get after it, Nate. Because like, bro, I promise you, I feel like you wear money clothes all the time, dog. And it's like with respect, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm not, like checking your pockets or anything, but it's like, yeah, you do be wearing some like quality ass shit. For you to put in the work to try to find it in your price range. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not going to break for like the quality. You're just going to find what you like. Even if it's at that top tier, you can find it at a different price. And I appreciate the digging for it, you know, like looking for those pieces because you want to copy it. You might not be able to get it straight out the store, but having the want and the will to look for it.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Like the internet is a big ass thrift store. You know what I'm saying?
You got to use
You just got to dig. And like some people don't have the patience for it. And I fucking get that because I go to thrift stores. And I always think I want to go to a thrift store. I get like jewelry and shit from thrift stores.
Yeah.
But like I always like go to the men's section. I think I want to dig and like maybe I'll find this crazy Metallica shirt, which that's cooked already. But I walk in and I just kind of flip around and I'm like, get me the fuck out of here. I'm sneezing and shit. Like,
But it's because
using my inhaler all in the aisles. Like,
Yeah,
everything's
for
dusty.
real.
I just leave.
For
You know?
real. Mothballs and shit.
So I just use the internet.
It's because you really care about it, though. Like
Yeah.
the time you spend in the thrift store, at the same time I spend on making a beat looking at kicks. Boom.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah. Exactly. It's what you care about.
Yo.
No,
There's no right or wrong.
No, the time that Nate spends to look at for shit on the internet is like how you make the beat. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to alcohol. That's what it all happens. Just laying in bed like, I need an APC t-shirt today. Ooh, $3. Cool.
Yeah, but digging for that shit, like Nate really taught me the ways. I actually had to take, because like, you know, whatever, I got things going on that we're planning for, so I had to actually delete the Depop fucking app from my phone. But like, Nate was like telling me the ways, and I started to feel it because I could dig for it in that way. I just feel where you're coming from, and it's just respect because yes, you don't have to break for quality, and you don't always have to run for fast fashion because you feel like you can't pay that price point. Like, just look for it a little bit harder. Like, if it's lightly worn, like you can still get that shit off. You know?
Yeah, and if you need shit in between, do go to a thrift store or just get a pack of white t-shirts or a black t-shirt.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm back on for real.
No, go like I still go to Burlington Coat Factory, Ross, TJ Maxx.
Hell yeah.
I'm wearing a $17 pair of Nike chinos right now. You get that
definitely-
shit, but then get like get like the more expensive shit in between that stuff.
Yeah.
But like, you know.
Yeah, G, cause like, like I said, I was really holding myself back. And I'm just like, what's wrong with the Nike sweatsuit from TJ Maxx? It's still like, if it's clean, I'm clean in it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
just get it and mix it up, high low. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
That's what I'll be able to high low for real. Cause like, look, these days the way my mindset is, my open income is not as big as it used to be. Yeah. So like these days, like if it's some money clothes, I gotta get blessed my money clothes, and I try to work and like do shit to make people like want to give me money clothes. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm really trying for real. But like for the most part, I just be Dickie, TJ Maxx, bro, Marshalls, Macy when they got the friends and fam. Like we was at the outlet mall today, and I'm just like sitting there like, I feel like this could be more on sale for real. Like, oh, what about that? Like, I need to get it at the best price I can get it at. But like, where did I get the idea in my head that it was something wrong with wearing a Nike sweatsuit? I don't know where I got that from in my head. Like, that's always been clean. That's always been dope boy fresh for real. Like, what? Who put that in my head for real?
I don't know.
There's a minute that
I still love those.
There was a minute where I stopped wearing like shoes because I wanted like collab shoes that I would see on the internet and like drops and shit. And I was just like, what happened to just wearing Superstars? What happened to just wear Air Force Ones? Like what I used to wear. That used to make me happy for real. And I'll be like I said, hold myself back, not buying some, trying to wait out until I could get some when I should just be the shit that I came up on. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and you know what? That one thing you said, which is a really good point, is like when I'm at the outlet shops and shit like that. Excuse me. I'm always like, I feel like this could be more on sale. So that's when I turn to the internet. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
and that's
why would I, spend 50 on this like, polo chore coat when I could just like find an APC one with a little bit of research for 15.
Hell
you know what I'm saying?
Doing that little extra work at the end to
I'm like, this is kind of expensive. I'll be in polo. I'm like, this is all kind of expensive.
Yeah, no,
in
that
the
shit
outlet.
kind of.
You know what I mean?
Kinda.
Yeah.
If you don't go during like Black Friday or something, or like Labor Day or some shit, that shit be expensive as shit. For real.
I'm always just like, I could probably just find something cooler and a little bit more different that no one else will have if I just like do the research. But not everybody wants to do that shit. You know?
I be like, since I remember polo hoodies always been more expensive than like the Nike hoodies and shit. They always been. But I remember when I was a kid, they was probably like $70, $80.
Yeah.
When did polo hoodies start costing $150?
$150? I thought you were gonna say $100.
serious?
That should be $100 or $120, depending on which one you get for real. But
The
they
small
all
pony?
Just for the
small
thick-
pony,
the
probably
thick,
$100. Let me see what the small pony.
The thick tie, the thick.
Yeah.
Oh, like the white joints?
Yeah.
Do y'all like the big pony?
I fuck with the big horse.
I don't like the big one.
I guess that is a big horse for real. Like,
It makes me think of that off-brand one that be at TJ Maxx, the USSP Polo Nation. Something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. That shit is horrible.
Yeah.
Awful.
Yeah, I'd be like, damn, you got that at TJ Maxx, huh?
138.
138 for the
That's
that motherfucker be soft though. I had a few of those. I hadn't had a couple of them polo hoodies. Yeah, I remember I gave Bailey when I got one. It was too small one time. She was like, "Damn, this shit nice."
They are
Polo
nice.
hoodie be
Well,
nice.
while it gets cold outside, right? Like, also with money clothes, as it gets cold outside, I feel like that's when I feel like I can flex money clothes because one thing about it and two things for sure, I'm going to pay money for my shoes and I'm going to pay money for my jacket.
Yeah.
And like as it gets cold outside, I'm definitely gonna flex on the jacket because when you go outside, like when it gets colder, your jacket now becomes your outfit. Like people might not even see the shirt because you might not feel warm enough to ever take your jacket off. So now the jacket has to be like a thing. But
Yeah, I totally agree with you.
yeah, I segue that just to ask you guys while it's getting colder, everyone knows Chicago, it's definitely fall and it's definitely chilly.
Hell yeah.
What's your guys' favorite fall fashion? Like while it's getting colder outside, mine specifically are jackets. So like outside jackets. And I know it sounds crazy, but puffer jackets, any of that cute shit, little crop jackets, any of that shit, little Sherpa joints, leather jackets with the zippers and stuff. I love all that shit because you can wear that the entire party and the jacket's going to be hard or
Yeah,
whatever.
exactly. Not too hot.
I got too many jackets. I'm the same way.
Yeah, same.
If I buy a jacket in front of my mama, she gonna be like, "You getting another jacket?"
Yes.
I buy a jacket in
There's
front of my
never
mama, stay.
enough.
You getting another?
Never know.
Never enough.
And like low key, I be looking. I'm like, I need a new jacket for. I got literally my whole closet is full of all sorts of jackets and shit. I need to get some new hoodies though. I ain't got no hoodies right now.
Yeah.
What's your favorite fall fashion though? While it got cold
Oh, the
outside.
jacket.
Oh, jackets for you too.
But what kind of jacket though?
Yeah,
I like all sorts. I like varsity jackets.
What's
I
your
like-
specific favorite one though? Because when it gets cold, and now it's proper that you can wear it. 'cause
My
it's cold
jacket,
enough.
my favorite jacket that I have
Possibly, yeah.
is probably that corduroy Levi.
That one's cool. Yeah.
That shit, I love that jacket for, and it's so warm. It's got a nice lining in it. Sherpa.
True. See, yeah.
Yeah,
What about you, Nate?
I'm definitely gonna get more like collared sweaters off.
Okay.
Like polo sweaters.
Okay. With the little button.
Yeah.
Okay,
Or a little
yeah,
zip,
yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
yeah. I got to get some more of those because I could wear those at work for real.
Yeah, I saw a pretty nice one at Supreme today. It was beautiful. It was like pink and like maroon though. It's like you can't wear that more than once a year though.
I feel that.
Yeah, I got to get some new fall shoes too. I was telling you, I'm thinking about getting them Jordan RMs.
What are those?
Them Jordan 4 RMs. Them bitches
Oh,
hard.
yeah, those look decent, but I would. Is that like a fall shoe? You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
I think it's a fall shoe. It's a solid fall shoe.
I feel like it just looks like
Yeah.
a sneaker.
I
How
think
is
I'm
it
gonna
a fall shoe?
I think I'm gonna fold and get another pair of Timbs.
Sick, amazing.
Yeah.
I was definitely going to talk about the Timbs too.
Yeah.
I'd be so stoked. Right when it got cold one time in Chicago and it was a little bit rainy, I was like, Timbs out immediately.
Yeah. I moved here with the pair. I had those and the black ones. I got real broke and I had to sell them to Buffalo Exchange. So I'm
It'd
just
be
gonna
like that. It'd be like that for sure.
Yeah. They took them though.
Hell yeah, won't they do it?
Yeah, I ain't had no Timbs in a long time. Because I've been going Doc for like the last decade. I should go Tim this year.
Sometimes you just need and they're comfortable. And I feel like you even said that before I even got the Timbs that I have. You were like, damn, it's just like such a fucking comfortable ass boot.
Yeah.
And that is fucking facts. That
You could be
shit
in them
feel
all
good.
day long.
Yeah, and it does not hurt. Docs, you got to break them bitches in. If you've never had Doc Martens before, that first few runs that you wear them, they're going to cook your feet. You got to break them hoes in.
I kind of want a Chelsea boot.
Really?
Yeah. I kind of want to sport a Chelsea.
In 2024?
Yeah, like a Doc Martin Chelsea bag.
But like as a everyday boot,
What?
No, it'll pop out. Pop out.
I actually know the Doc Chelsea boot is hard. I thought you were talking
yeah,
about.
I'm not mad at it. But as an everyday boot, I kind of am. I don't know. A
It
Chelsea
wouldn't be no
boot
everyday
always,
boot, but I think I get the Chelsea off.
Well,
Get a
what would
Chelsea
your
out for
everyday
sure.
boot? I feel like
With a baggy
sometimes
pant for sure.
I really want some Gore-Tex like Nikes real bad. You
Sure.
know,
Yeah.
like a winter tennis shoe. I know it sounds so crazy, but they fucking make them, y'all. Like Gore-Tex shoes.
Yeah, they're
I
great.
really got to get into that shit. You will pay for Gore-Tex, but it's fucking worth it.
Yeah, some ACG. They've been the ACG boots and
Oh
shit.
yeah, all conditions gear. I love it.
Hell yeah, beef and broccoli. All right, well, shit, we got anything else?
No man, great to be back.
Yeah, I love you guys. It's a Face Value podcast. We appreciate y'all listening, tuning in every week while we sit down and talk our shit.
Hell yeah.